the greatest singers since Pavarotti. By the way, it's nice to be here at the end of the show, which is where the Liberal always is. And so this is what we call E-Block, the last show, the last story of this show. So welcome back. Now, in Connet High School in Hoffman Estates, Illinois last week, the seniors had prank day. And we're going to show you some video of what went on in the hallways in that school and how the administration kind of reacted to this. You see these kids, they're going down, they're sort of having a good time. They're throwing around a few things, little sparkles here, and then that bald-headed teacher in the middle should be out of there. Well, anyway, the long and short of this is the administration called in the cops. 10 of them showed up. 3 kids get arrested. And the parents, a lot of them complained that this was a little bit of overreaction from the school administration and from the police, and I tend to agree with them. But so this it's a senior thing, man. I mean, you have a little fun. Nobody got hurt, and I don't understand why they did it. Now, I'm going to keep talking over this video because, okay, good. Shoot.
You can stop talking.
I was waiting for it.
We had like 4 minutes of that video, by the way.
I didn't know you could get out. Can you
yeah, just go like this.
Oh, you can? Okay.
You don't have to voice over the whole thing. You could, like, you know.
I didn't know that. Somebody just sold. Is that true?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, good. You go ahead. What do you think?
Yeah, that's why. The reporter just said that's why you're the rear end of the show, so to speak.
Yeah. Go rear end this.
Well, yeah, I think I agree with you, Bob, who thinks that was a little bit overdone. These kids shouldn't be arrested. Senior, they're graduating. Let them have a little bit of fun. I mean, who cares? They've been together probably for 6-8 years, and they get all separated. It's okay. Let them play.
Go to jail.
Fight, by the way.
Why is it so easy to punish the kids and not punish the teachers? When the teachers get in bigger trouble, they seem to have tenure and contracts like you talk about.
Excuse
me.
This is the little measly little segment I get in this show, and you interrupt my segment with going on to the next block.
That's not the next
No,
block.
I mean,
There are no more blocks
left. You want to talk about it? Okay, we'll talk about it. All right. First of all, you want to say anything about this? You want to say anything about this bulletin?
I would like to say it, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you something. I don't see anything wrong with sprinkles and sparkles and having a little bit of fun. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's an overreaction. I don't know. They're against dodgeball and like tag and everything else at school too. It's annoying.
All right, now the second segment of Andrea's segment here is about the Fairfax County teacher who was the principal tried to drop her tenure, and Fairfax County is a huge county near my home, and they've had a proceeding in front of a judge, and they've had many witnesses, including the teacher herself, trying to stave off losing her tenure. Tenure is a very, very complicated process, and it also is getting to be more and more on the target of the right wing. So why since Eric, you speak for them so much, why do you think that they're targeting?
I just wonder how you got into Gutfeld's back medication. How did that happen?
Honestly.
Oh, my God. Tenure is the downfall of American school systems. I mean, we're actually sliding against every other developed nation in test scores, both math, reading, writing, because of tenure. Because we don't pay teachers, we don't promote teachers based on their ability to teach kids. We promote them and pay them based on the amount of time they work.
Listen, I have been for testing of teachers, but I still believe in tenure. And by the way, you can't say the downfall of this is doing away with teachers. You're not paying them anything. You're starving the schools out of budgets because Republicans keep taking their money away.
I mean, can I just make a point? It's just simple common sense. If you are given something that you no longer have to work for, you no longer work for it. It's like if you know you're going to get cable for free, you're never going to get off the couch.
Well, you got 2 TV shows.
Yeah. Bob, you should be thankful you had tenure on the 5.
I don't have tenure on the 5.
Yes, you do.
Listen, I think
you can say anything.
You'd have to eat a live goat on this show to lose your job.
No, that's wrong.
That's a dare, by the way.
Can I point something else out? You say we don't pay them anything.
We don't.
On average, we pay a teacher, what, $40-something thousand a year?
No, depending.
Whatever, but they work 5. They have 5 months off.
5 months?
The school, the day ends at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Whatever. 4 months off. School ends. If you do it on an hourly basis, they're paid better than firemen and cops.
I just like to say that this one teacher is a rare exception. 99% of the teachers in this country are great people, and we bring out this one person in Fairfax County to make a point to try to slander all the teachers.
We actually, some of our producers pulled up a story that was in the New York Post about these sleazy teachers who did more than just release a frog at graduation. By the way, they called the cops on those kids for releasing crickets and frogs at graduation. Cops. These kids now have an arrest on the record.
I just released a frog right under here.
Yeah, you've released more than that during the show, unfortunately. But this list of teachers, they're making $94,000 here, $100,000, and this is sexual assault, and you can't
You're picking
fire
out
them.
a few teachers and branding all of them bad. All right.
Jeez.
Excuse me.
So
Did I
loud. Oh
scare
my
you?
God.
One more thing is next.
When he does that, it's like.
High school